welcome to Call to Awaken. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Just played a gig at a spiritual center, and then was talking to a friend briefly about so-called spiritual things, life things, and we were talking about a certain teacher, and he said, yeah, this stuff is very different from, what I'm used to, but it's very forward thinking. And I think that's so funny that we're like, oh yeah, this stuff is all so forward thinking. Because here in America, we think what our reality here, this is normal. This is like what life is. And it's like we're completely shutting out the cultures of all the world and all these different cultures who are all saying the same exact thing from different continents, but they're somehow less evolved or something. Now, I think we're learning and being called to relearn and wake back up to what was being said for thousands of years before our very, very stubborn, arrogant America ways have taken life and run with it. And this lives within all of us, of course. So we're all here learning how to listen, learning just how to be and recreate in ways that are more in alignment with the universal flow and with the understanding of reality, how energy works, how our thoughts and emotions actually vibrate, and like attracts like, and how our circumstances get reflected to us. There's little hints, little signs and synchronicities. The things in these texts and from teachers, they're not really forward thinking. There might be forward thinking for us, but they're really bringing to the forefront what is real and what is true in life. Understanding consciousness, understanding reality. We can study these things in our own experience. So here are 3 fun little ways that life likes to play with us, likes to teach us who we really are and what our true power is. And that maybe things aren't as random as we may have thought all our lives, even for years. So here's the first one. You're thinking about someone, and a second later they call you, and you're like, oh my god, I was just thinking about you. What a funny coincidence. Yeah, great, funny coincidence. That happens like all the time to everyone. Oh my gosh, this is, yeah, there's a thing called a coincidence. That exists, sure. Do we really not even like feel anything or notice anything? And oh, some of these little things, maybe they're, who knows? What could they be? Maybe just a little sign of our connectedness. But how can that be possible if I'm this person here and this person is over there somewhere else, completely isolated, completely not connected, completely just separate person? How could that be, really? Strange. I don't know, maybe something to explore there. That's the first one. The second one, things are going really well in your life. You're like, oh yeah, things are starting to happen, things are starting to build. Meeting these great people here, then over here meeting these great people. This opportunity comes in, there's momentum, there's flow, there's ease. I'm chilling. Like, I'm just chilling. This is great. Things tend to work out. I was on time when I thought I was going to be late. Look at that. It worked out even better than I thought. I wasn't really trying so hard. I wasn't forcing. I wasn't trying to control any situation. And things tend to magnetize like that. What about the other hand? Maybe not just a bad day, but having a really rough time in general. How things play out in that case. Even the thought of it, how that makes you feel. And then you don't make that light. And then you're like, oh shit. And your boss needs you to do extra work and you're like, ah! And then you're like late for something and you should be able to make it because it's only 20 minutes away and you have 45 minutes, but somehow you're late. How could that be? Well, look at the trends. Look at really study your experience of how things flow. Maybe there's something there. When things aren't going so well, do more things seem to not go so well? Maybe we have more power than we think. And maybe life is just reflecting our vibration or our energy or our state. So we can find out many things, but maybe 2 things to focus on. Why is that, and how can that even be if I'm just this separate individual with no power in reality? I'm just walking around for no reason, doing nothing, doing whatever the common belief system is. Most of us were taught, especially here in America, who am I and why is this picture starting to come into focus a little bit more? So maybe I will choose more consciously how to think, feel, and act. Maybe I can put myself in a better place that will attract better circumstances. Maybe I could play with that and see what happens. And also maybe I can do it with a beginner's mind. I can not necessarily expect something and be like, oh, I'm right or I'm wrong, but instead, I don't know, curiosity can be a wonderful path, a wonderful doorway to illumination. I mean, what musician or artist or scientist didn't have a desire for discovery or curiosity that led them to a great work of art or invention, piece of music in my case? Why do we even have these desires? Another question in and of itself. So that's the second thing. Looking at the trends of how things are going. Are they going this direction or are they going this direction? You're asking for something. You're wanting something, hoping for something, whatever it is. It can be an Amazon package. It can be a phone call. It can be a job for hire. It could be a relationship. A number of things. And you're waiting on this Amazon package and you keep checking your door, you keep checking your email to see, is it delivered yet? Nope, not delivered. Checking again. Nope, not delivered. Nope, is it there yet? Nope, not delivered. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Nope, not yet. The second you occupy yourself and get deep into focus on that thing you love to do the most in the world, or deep in that conversation with a dear friend and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is incredible, blah, blah, blah. You're on this hike and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous out here. And then you go back and you're not even thinking about the thing and your email, there it is. Oh, perfect. It's there. And we do this over and over and over again, and we don't get the message like, oh, actually, maybe that's interesting. That's odd that happens. When I was give me it now mentality, nothing happened. When I was free of it, oh, there it was. Perfect. Great. Just small bite-sized little tidbits to explore in our experience. Why not? It's fun. It's interesting. If you feel this video serves you and you enjoy it, please feel free to like, subscribe. Feel free to send me a tip. My Venmo is @Scotty-Bramer. It's in the comments below. Have a wonderful day.